She collected the manhood of every man that slept with her. In a remote village shrouded in the mysteries of the dense forest and the whispers of ancient spirits, a young witch named Adana wielded a power so dark it sent shivers down the spines of even the bravest men. Her beauty was as captivating as it was deceitful, her eyes shimmering with a hint of malice that belied her innocent fakade. Adana's curse struck fear into the hearts of all who knew her name, for she possessed the ability to steal the very essence of a man with but a glance. It was said that those who fell under her spell would awaken to find themselves robbed of their manhood, their virility stolen away in the dead of night. Among Adana's victims was a young farmer named Emeka, known for his courage and daring spirit. He had heard the tales of Adana's curse, but like many others, he dismissed them as nothing more than superstition. Little did he know that his fate was already sealed from the moment he laid eyes on the beautiful young witch. One fateful night, as Emeka wandered the village streets in search of adventure, he stumbled upon Adana standing beneath the light of the full moon, her beauty radiant and intoxicating. In that moment, all thoughts of caution fled from his mind, replaced by an overwhelming desire to possess her at any cost. He approached her with a mixture of fear and longing, his heart pounding in his chest as he reached out to touch her. But before his fingers could make contact, Adana's eyes met his, and he found himself transfixed by the depths of their gaze. In that instant, Emeka knew that he was lost to the allure of Adana's beauty, lost to the ecstasy of her touch, lost to the darkness that lurked within her soul. And as he surrendered himself to her embrace, he felt a surge of power coursing through his veins, a power that promised pleasure beyond his wildest dreams. But as the night wore on and the passion of their encounter reached its peak, Emeka felt something stir within him, a sense of dread and foreboding that chilled him to the bone. And as he looked into Adana's eyes once more, he saw something there that filled him with terror, a hunger for something more than just pleasure, something darker and more sinister. In that moment, Emeka realized the truth, that Adana was not just a beautiful young woman, but a creature of darkness and death, a succubus who fed upon the souls of men. And as he tried to pull away from her grasp, he felt a searing pain shoot through his body, a pain that seemed to emanate from his very core. With a cry of anguish, Emeka stumbled backwards, his hands clutching at his groin as he felt something give way beneath his touch. And as he looked down in horror, he saw that he had been robbed of the very essence of his manhood, his virility stolen away by Adana's insatiable hunger. In that moment of agony and despair, Emeka knew that he had paid the ultimate price for his folly, that he had fallen victim to the curse of Adana's dark magic. And as he lay writhing on the ground, his lifeblood draining away with each passing moment, he whispered a prayer for forgiveness, a prayer for redemption in the eyes of the gods. But his prayers went unanswered, for there could be no forgiveness for a man who had willingly surrendered himself to darkness and temptation. And as Emeka took his final breath, his soul condemned to an eternity of torment and suffering, the villagers gathered around him, their faces pale with fear and sorrow. For they knew that the legend of Adana would live on, a cautionary tale of the dangers of desire and the consequences of giving in to temptation. And as they carried Emeka's lifeless body away, they vowed to teach their sons the lessons of his demise, to instill in them the virtues of self-discipline and control. But amidst the despair and sorrow that gripped the village, there were whispers of hope, whispers of a way to break the curse of Adana's dark magic, to restore the stolen manhoods of those who had fallen victim to her charms. It was said that deep within the heart of the evil forest, there lay a hidden grove where the spirits of the ancestors dwelled, guardians of ancient wisdom and forgotten knowledge. And so, a group of the bravest men in the village volunteered to embark on a perilous journey into the heart of the forest, determined to seek out the hidden grove and uncover the secrets of the ancestors. Led by a seasoned hunter named Olu, they ventured forth into the unknown, their hearts filled with courage and determination. Their journey was fraught with danger at every turn as they battled fierce beasts and treacherous terrain in their quest to reach the hidden grove. But through it all, they remained steadfast in their resolve, their determination unwavering in the face of adversity. Finally, after days of relentless pursuit, they arrived at the edge of the evil forest, a place where the air was thick with the scent of decay, and the trees loomed like silent sentinels in the darkness. With trepidation in their hearts, they pressed on into the depths of the forest, guided by the faint whispers of the ancestors that echoed through the trees. As they journeyed deeper into the heart of the forest, they encountered trials that tested their courage and resolve, from deadly traps set by unseen foes to malevolent spirits that sought to ensnare their souls. But they pressed on undeterred, their faith in their mission unwavering as they drew closer to their goal. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, they stumbled upon the hidden grove, a place of awe and wonder where the spirits of the ancestors dwelled in eternal slumber. With reverence in their hearts, they approached the sacred altar at the center of the grove, where the wisdom of the ages lay waiting to be uncovered. With the guidance of the spirits, they performed the ancient ritual that would break the curse of Adana's dark magic, restoring the stolen manhoods of those who had fallen victim to her charms. And as the final, their voices echoed through the grove, carrying their hopes and fears to the heavens above. And as the final incantation reverberated through the ancient trees, a brilliant light enveloped the altar, illuminating the forest with a radiant glow. In that moment, the curse was broken, its hold over the men of the village shattered by the combined strength of their courage and determination. And as they emerged from the depths of the evil forest, their hearts filled with triumph and hope, they knew that they had triumphed over the darkness that had threatened to consume them. But their journey was far from over, for there were still mysteries to unravel and challenges to overcome. As they made their way back to the village, they encountered new dangers lurking in the shadows, creatures of the night that sought to thwart their efforts and protect the secrets of the forest. But with Olu's leadership and the bravery of his companions, they fought back the darkness and forged ahead, their resolve unshakable in the face of adversity. And as they returned to the village, they were greeted as heroes by the people whose lives they had touched, their faces filled with awe and gratitude, for they knew that the legend of Adana would live on, a cautionary tale of the dangers of desire and the consequences of giving in to temptation. And as they celebrated their victory, they vowed to never again fall prey to the temptations of darkness, to honor the sacrifices of those who had come before them, and ensure that their legacy lived on for generations to come. And so, let the legend of Adana serve as a reminder to all who dare to venture into the depths of desire, that true strength lies not in giving in to temptation, but in resisting it with all one's might. And may the bravery and determination of those who stood against her be remembered for generations to come, a testament to the triumph of light over darkness and the power of courage and hope to overcome even the greatest of challenges. As the villagers gathered around the sacred fire, their faces illuminated by its flickering light, they listened as Olu recounted their journey into the heart of the evil forest and their triumph over the curse of Adana's dark magic. And as they raised their voices in song and celebration, their hearts filled with hope and gratitude, they knew that their village would never again be plagued by the darkness that had threatened to consume them. For they had faced the greatest of challenges and emerged victorious, their spirits strengthened by the bonds of friendship and the power of love. And as they looked to the future, they knew that no matter what trials lay ahead, they would face them together, united in their determination to build a better world for themselves and their children. And so, let the legend of Adana be remembered not as a tale of fear and despair, but as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of hope to triumph over even the darkest of curses. And may her story serve as a beacon of light in the darkness, guiding all who hear it towards a future filled with courage, compassion, and love. As the villagers rejoiced in their newfound freedom from Adana's curse, a sense of peace settled over the village. But amidst the celebrations, whispers of a new threat began to spread, rumors of a darkness that lurked on the outskirts of the forest, waiting to strike at the heart of their community. It was said that Adana was not the only witch to wield dark magic in the land, that there were others who sought to unleash chaos and destruction upon the world. And as the villagers pondered the implications of this ominous news, a sense of unease settled over them, a feeling that their troubles were far from over. Determined to uncover the truth behind these rumors, Olu and his companions set out once more into the depths of the forest, their hearts heavy with the weight of their mission. For they knew that the safety of their village depended on their ability to confront the darkness that threatened to engulf them. Their journey led them deep into the heart of the forest, where the trees loomed like silent sentinels and the air was thick with the scent of decay. And as they pressed on into the darkness, they encountered signs of a malevolent presence lurking in the shadows, twisted creatures that slunk through the underbrush, their eyes gleaming with malice. But with Olu's leadership and the bravery of his companions, they pressed on undeterred, their determination unwavering in the face of danger. And as they ventured deeper into the forest, they stumbled upon a hidden clearing where a group of dark witches gathered beneath the light of the full moon, their faces twisted with wicked glee. In that moment, Olu knew that they had stumbled upon the source of the darkness that threatened their village, a coven of witches who sought to unleash chaos and destruction upon the land. And as he prepared to confront them, he felt a surge of power coursing through his veins, a power born of courage and righteous fury. With a cry of defiance, Olu charged into battle, his companions at his side, their weapons gleaming in the moonlight as they clashed with the forces of darkness. And as the battle raged on, they fought with all their strength and cunning, their hearts filled with the determination to protect their village at any cost. But the witches were powerful adversaries, their dark magic twisting the very fabric of reality as they unleashed a barrage of spells and curses upon their foes. And as Olu and his companions struggled to hold their ground, they knew that they were facing a foe unlike any they had ever encountered before. But just when all seemed lost, a brilliant light suddenly filled the clearing, blinding the witches and illuminating the darkness with its radiant glow. And as Olu and his companions looked on in wonder, they saw a figure emerge from the light, a woman of unearthly beauty, her eyes shimmering with a power that transcended mortal understanding. It was Nala, the mysterious guardian of the forest, a being of pure light and goodness who had come to aid them in their time of need. And as she unleashed her power upon the witches, driving them back with the force of 1,000 suns, Olu and his companions knew that they had been granted a second chance to save their village from destruction. With renewed determination, they fought alongside Nala, their hearts filled with hope and courage as they drove the witches back into the depths of the forest. And as the last of their foes fled into the darkness, defeated and humiliated, Olu and his companions knew that they had emerged victorious once more, their village safe from harm for another day. And as they returned to the village, their heads held high and their spirits lifted by their triumph, they knew that they had faced their greatest challenge and emerged stronger than ever before. For in the end, it was not the darkness that prevailed, but the light of courage and hope that burned bright in their hearts. And so, let the legend of Olu and his companions be remembered as a testament to the power of bravery and determination to overcome even the greatest of challenges. And may their story serve as a beacon of hope for all who face adversity, guiding them towards a future filled with courage, compassion, and love.